I know. You guys are going, how long till we get to start calling you Tanfrito? Because you changed your last name to Leto. Leto. All right, so here we go. Event scenario, getting married and living together. How long to my new name? Today is Sunday, 26 October 2025, and here I, Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, think out loud through an event scenario of getting married and living with my husband, and how long might be a desirable amount of time for me to change my name. As of when I filmed this video, on Sunday, 26 October 2025, I was 32 years of age and had not ever been married and lived with my spouse, nor had I ever changed my name. So I was thinking there's three kind of broad categories, and I've been trying to work through this of like the when. So there's before the wedding. So that would be paperwork submission before the ceremony and after in-person consensual agreement on name change by both individuals, me and my guy. So that could be not everybody gets married. I don't know if people change their name without getting married. That I'm less familiar with. I'm not saying we're not getting married. We're getting married. It's me. Okay. That hasn't, like, if a guy is committed to me, we're getting married, and if a woman is committed to her man, she takes the last name, or the surname, okay, of the guy. And so another option is at the wedding. So I've brought this one up, like at the ceremony. Paperwork submission at the ceremony, like there's signing and, and necessary, is there a notary there so that it can be submitted? Like, would we have to have our ceremony at City Hall? Like, because then the paperwork can be submitted literally, yeah, so we're ready. Okay. And there was for this one, virginity loss and waking mode on the wedding night structurally reinforces the non-standard with the standard. Or is it a standard? Right. So if people get married at on government property, so to speak, and submit their name change stuff at the ceremony or with the wedding, then the other cultural standard, that's a norm, especially for people who are committed and like, my God is Hades, so I am, religious in that sense, but I've always kind of like had faith, and I've talked about that. All right, so virginity loss wedding night is the standard, not before. Gotta be married first, in waking mode. So there we go. And then after the wedding, so that'd be name change, that'd be paperwork submission within 1 month of the ceremony. Oh, I'm marrying my guy, and we're living together. This is the getting married and living together. Yeah, we're gonna have the same name, so we got to get, and this is paperwork submission, okay, within 1 month. Don't let it drag out. Oh, why? I love the guy and I'm committed. This is something, it will be unprecedented territory for my generation of my family tree. There is no human in my generation of the family tree that has changed their name within 6.00 years of getting married. Right, so introduce the cultural norm, the standard, the faithful standard, a committed standard. Well, the rest of my generation may have commitment problems, obviously, and not be faithful or committed to their man or whoever, maybe they're, or woman or whoever. I am, right? And I at least intend to be. So there we go. Shouldn't be too high and mighty. And then a bonus. You're like, but now, okay, then the paperwork's been submitted and the name is changing. Thinking through it like that. What next? I was like, well, is it what next to think about? Like we can think through this video, like, okay, we've got that part figured out. Now to figure out the who gets my first kiss and when situation. First kiss. That's right, I've never been kissed and I'm 32 years of age. Yeah. Anyway, that's the event scenario, getting married and living together. How long to my new name? I saved it for my man. Men. How cool is that? I'm loyal.